Good afternoon. Welcome back to live coverage of the 2025 SWAC Football Media Day. Brian Fulford and Dr. Kenyatta Cavill here with the group from the University of Arkansas-Pine Bluff. In the middle there, we've got Coach Alonzo Hampton in his third season there at UAPB. And to my left, offensive lineman Jeremiah Rodgers. And next to Dr. Cavill is place kicker Trey Glymph. Got that right. Welcome to the BCSN GameTime show, gentlemen. Let's start with Coach Hampton. Coach, third year at UAPB. I have always been impressed with your honesty and transparency on those Monday morning coaching conversations. What has the offseason been like for you? And what is the mindset as you go into year three of getting this UAPB program back to the expectation that the fan bases have for the program, you and the fan bases have for the program?
Well, number one, as we kind of went back and rewatched the games from the season and knowing that you were so close in 3 games in the fourth quarter, it's frustrating. And so only one thing comes to mind. Number one, you got to get tougher. Got to get tougher on the O-line, got to get tougher on the D-line. Because you got pushed around at times. And then the last part is just being able to finish, being able to lock in the third and fourth quarter when the game matters the most, and doing your assignment, lining up and playing a proper technique that your coaches have been doing. Our expectations is to go out there and compete hard and win games, all right? And our players know that we've been right there. First year we lost big. Last year we lost close. This year we need to be to win the close games, and I think we're on track. These young men to my right and left, they've been working all summer. Their teammates are here. The O-line's going to be better. We just hired an O-line coach. I can't say his name yet. Special teams, Trey was perfect on kicks, and so we're excited about the direction of our program. The foundation has been set, and most importantly, we talk about being able to do it in all phases, academically, athletically, and spiritually. And these guys are doing it at a high level.
From the recruiting standpoint of bringing in the kind of young men that it's going to take to put the program where you want it to be, this is year 3. Do you feel like through the recruiting class, whether it be high school or the portal, do you feel like that the progression has been where you want it to be? Like this is the group that understand the culture and the mindset that you want to have in the program? Yes,
we feel it is. Obviously, first year you won 1 conference game. Last year you won 2. So this is year 3. And as far as academically, what we've been able to do, 5 semesters, over 3.0 GPA. In the last semester, it was 3.21, the highest in the history. So the expectation has been set academically. Now we're trying to set it on the football field. We got guys going in and out the program, and that's fine. We don't have a problem with that. We want guys that want to be here. And so what we've been able to do is through high school, signing guys, and through the transfer portal, we've added some really good pieces. And these guys have been there. Trey's the only guy in his class. 27 guys signed. He's the only one left. All right, he's graduating in finance in the spring. Jeremiah's graduating in the fall. We got him from a D2 school. So we're adding the right pieces. These guys are tough as nails. They're smart as a whip, and they're spiritually set. And so, man, we're on the right track. And so we're excited about this season.
Nice. Go ahead, Doc.
Yeah, let me get to the players. But as I get to the players, coaches all the time, or oftentimes, I should say, speak about all 3 phases of the game, right? Offense, defense, and special teams. But you showed up and put action to that statement in terms of bringing a special teams player to this event. So I'm excited about that. So I want to talk a little bit about Trey. Why did you see it as so important that he represents one of the 2 guys that you're able to bring here to Birmingham?
Because this university means the world to this young man. The university believed in him, but he also believed in the university. And even when he wasn't a starter, you wouldn't know he wasn't a starter. Like, he'll do whatever he needs to do for his teammates. But he's just a great person, and he always has a smile on his face, and he'll have suggestions for you. I mean, it's unbelievable. and he deserved to be here. We didn't bring him here because we felt sorry for him. I brought him here because he deserved to be here. And a lot of people, y'all would bring the quarterback. I want to bring the DB or the receiver. He deserves to be here. And I'm glad he got his shine today because he's the only specialist in the building.
Yes, sir. I told you. That's why I brought it up. Right? Man,
Oh, yeah.
go.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
about, how does that feel to hear that from your coach?
It's special. It means the world to me. You know, when I was brought in, Coach Gamble and Coach Nord were the ones that brought me in. And when Coach Hampton got the job in January, I'll never forget that first team meeting. I was ready to run through a brick wall right there. And just having Coach Hampton and Coach Manley believe in me, they put me in positions to be successful, and it's just means the absolute world to me to represent UAPB.
I see it and I hear it in your voice. I appreciate that
Yes, sir.
straightforwardness. But with that being said, let me ask you a follow-up question in terms of what can we expect from your perspective of what you've seen during the off-season from this football team coming up this fall season.
We're going to compete. It's a special group, and in my opinion, the 3 years that I've been here, I feel like this is the closest together we've been. You know, everybody shows up on time. Everybody goes to work. You know, we call it a lunch pail group. You pick it up and you go to work every single day. And you know, the coaches believe in us. We believe in Coach Hamp, his vision for this school, and we're going to get it done this year.
Coach, going back to you to talk about Jeremiah, also another part of that we hear all the time about the importance of the trenches.
Yeah.
Well, you showed up again and showed out. You brought an offensive lineman, a good one at that, Jeremiah. Talk a little bit about Jeremiah, why he's special to this program.
Well, I mean, obviously Jeremiah was a guy, we signed him after my first year. Okay. He was just a hard-working kid. He was always lifting weights, and you watched him on film. He was a D2 player, but he was better than a D2 player. He believed in himself. And so he came to us sight unseen. And when he got to us, he was the first one in the weight room. He'd almost close the weight room down and then try to find a way to sneak back in. And so last night he went and got a workout in, but this is who he is, right? And he's going to graduate in the fall. Trey's graduating in the spring. Like, these two guys are outstanding. Men, number one. And so I love being around them. They pick their teammates up, and you wouldn't know if they were having a bad day. You wouldn't know if us three was ever having a bad day because we're always going to be smiling. These two are even keel. I'm a little more jokey. But at the end of the day, we love what we do. We believe in each other. We believe in our team. And it's us versus them. And so we love that mentality. Like, they picked us last. We love it. We don't got a problem with that because you played us last year in the West.
Yeah,
we had a chance to win every game in the West. So every team they already know what it is.
That's right.
And so what we're doing is we're creating that bond, that brotherhood, and we're going to stick together, and we're going to pull out them wins this year.
Before I pass it back to Brian, I'm going to go to you, Jeremiah. You heard it.
Oh, yeah.
And let me first say, y'all look clean. I like to think myself, high standards, but y'all do well for yourself.
I think you like the colors there, Doc. I think you like the
I
black
like
and
the
gold. You like the black
and
and
old
gold.
gold. Really in touch. I'm kind of like, okay, be careful. With that being said, Jeremiah, talk about your perspective. What do you want to see from particularly the offensive side of the ball? I asked the overall team, but I want to get a little further into it. What do you want to see your teammates develop this season in terms of what it looks like coming to fruition?
Yeah, so what I look forward to is developing that fourth quarter mindset because, games are won in the fourth quarter. And, Coach talks about finishing. And there's no way to finish unless you finish in the fourth quarter. So right now, as we're speaking, my guys are probably out there working right now, developing that fourth quarter mindset, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, they have your mindset. You out here in Birmingham, everybody else having fun. You can work out.
Oh, yeah.
I did get one this morning. I'm trying to catch up with work.
Get a little pump, a little swallow session in, man.
So send me an email with the directions of what I need to do.
He will.
Next year, watch out. Go ahead, Brian.
Coach, let me ask you: with the every school within the SWAC opted into the house settlement, which is major. We heard from Dr. McClellan and what that means for everybody. But from a football perspective, it gives every school and every team an opportunity to field a roster of up to 105.
Yep.
Not necessarily scholarships, but 105. What is your plans or UAPB's plans in terms of your roster construction? Do you feel like you're going to look to try to fill the entire 105 available? Of course, I'm not talking scholarships because I know that takes money. I understand that. But in terms of filling out a roster, do you have plans to use every possible roster spot, or is that something a work in progress still?
No. I mean, right now we have 98 guys. So,
wow, okay.
like we're trying to get 105. I mean, if you know 7 offensive linemen, okay, send them our way. We'll take 4 offensive linemen, 3 D linemen. No, but that's the whole goal, right? You want to have as many guys on your team. You want to have a pipeline of guys that's ready.
Okay.
You know, it took me, I redshirted my first year in college. The next year, all I did was run down on kickoff. And then my third year, I started out on kickoff again, and somebody got hurt. I got in the game. So as long as we can create opportunities for young men to be able to play the game that they love, why not? And then by everybody opting in, I mean, I think it's awesome. It gives more kids an opportunity to earn money, right? Mm-hmm. That's what it's about. And this is a game that we grew up playing. You didn't think you were going to do it for money. I'm faster than you. I'm going to outrun you. And so now with the revenue sharing, it's just so much that's available to all these guys. And that's why I wanted to bring these 2 guys. I said, man, show your personality. Yeah. Get out in front of the people, man. You never know who's watching. He's the only specialist here. Man, tweet that, write that. That's big time. My guy, he deserves this. This guy here, hey, he loves lifting weights. He eat weights. All right, you need somebody? Hey, represent my man, NIL.
There we go.
I love that. You got to promote that. I mean, look,
Yes.
in the Arkansas-Pine Bluff area,
Yes.
look, there's opportunities for these young men as well as many others. As it relates to roster construction and things go on with the guys for this upcoming season, do you feel like you have filled all the spots that you needed to fill? I mean, you start thinking about, okay, what are we going to do at QB1, which I know everybody who's a Golden Lion fan, they want to know what's it going to look like this year. What is the depth and how many camp battles are you looking for this fall when fall camp opens?
All right, every position is up for grab. They know it. We talk about it, right? You want to have a competitive environment, all right? Trey knows he's the first one going to get the first kick, right? Because he's earned that. But every day he got to continue to earn that. Jeremiah knows he's going to be the first person to go out there at guard or tackle, all right? But guess what? We signed other guys to make him better. And as long as you continue to add guys that push the other guys, you push the program forward. And so that's where we at. We have an organizational chart. Now, as coaches, in your mind, you saying, hey, this guy should be the guy. But at the end of the day, he has to perform every day. And that's why it's called a job. Okay, it's a job interview every single day for us to go out there and show who we are and our abilities. Nobody's going to outwork Trey. Nobody's going to outwork Jeremiah. And I know when the smoke is settled, these 2 guys will probably be the number 1 guy at their position. Or whoever beats them, boy, they've really worked really hard.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you taking time, and especially here at the end of the day where people are starting to wrap up. It means a lot that you would take time to hang around and come talk to us. And definitely Jeremiah and Trey, good luck and best of health to you guys this season. Why don't you guys go ahead and give your social media handles? Like I said, that way if you get an opportunity, if you see these young men, you get an opportunity to support them in some way, reach out. Let them know how they can reach you.
My Instagram is SungJinZen, SUNG_JINZEN.
Say one more time.
SungJinZen, SUNG_JINZEN.
Follow me on Instagram, Kicker for Heisman. That's Kicker, the number 4, and then Heisman.
You can't forget that. I love that.
Kicker for Heisman.
Love it.
I love that. All right, again, best of luck, Coach, to you and the Golden Lions this year. We'll be back in just a moment right here from the 2025 SWAC Football Media Day.